Heather McDade, and I am from Moderna Design Centers, and we run the Durban branch. I'm the managing director. We are in the design space, and we offer design solutions with software. We are the only Autodesk Platinum partner in Africa. Autodesk is the largest CAD software development company in the world, CAD being computer-aided design. So we sell software solutions to architects, engineers. We train, we implement the software, and we do a lot of other things as well. We do a lot of reality capture, we do 3D scanning, we do underground scanning, and we do a lot of training. That's what we do at Modina. So I have a team of really, really awesome technical people who are all the boffins when it comes to the technical stuff. We've got a great team. I have 34 staff members, and we employ architects and engineers and people who have industry experience so that they can obviously confidently feedback and understand the industry. I started as an electrical draftsman. I did an apprenticeship many, many years ago in the 1970s with the department of the electricity department. And obviously we were all very much on the drawing board in those days. It was pens and drawing boards. And as technology started to kind of gain a bit of momentum, we then started working with AutoCAD. AutoCAD was the first piece of design software that Autodesk developed, but it was very, very 2D and a line represented a wall, and it was very 2D. And as we progressed, I then left the electricity department and started working for a company that were converting paper drawings into digital drawings. And again, it was just dumb data. And as the industry has progressed now, obviously it's huge now in terms of the amount of data. So a line does no longer just represent a wall. You can actually draw a wall, and it's got content, and it's got data attached to it. So there's also something called BIM, which is incredible. It's BIM, Building Information Modeling. So it's an aggregator. So historically, you would get the surveyor to go out and survey the land. He would then have a plan, a flat plan. The architect would then look at that flat plan, and he would then start designing on that. The architect would take his drawing and give it to the wet services and everybody involved in the design process. Now, BIM is an aggregator that you work in a coordinated way. So everything is coordinated now on a 3D model. So it's very exciting. And all your clash detection and your technical information is all resolved before you break ground. So historically, if you had a flat plan and you went onto site and there was a beam going through an air conditioning duct, construction would stop and you'd have to go back and start again. Having a BIM model and a coordinated model, the efficiency is there, your clash detection, and I mean the amount of cost saving just using the proper software and working in a coordinated BIM environment is core to the success. And that's we're not just in the business of selling software. We want people to succeed and to be efficient. Do you know, my biggest dream is people. People are my passion. And I like to know who's working for me. I like to know how they think. And people are my passion, and I want people to succeed. And we've managed to, in our business, we've definitely elevated people through the business. And my goal is to have a happy environment where people feel comfortable and where people are where they feel like they're being acknowledged. So a lot of grace is given to staff, and it's incredible. We've just got an incredible team who have helped me succeed in what I've done and achieved. So I'm very blessed to have the people working for me. In terms of inspiration, again, it's back to people. I'm definitely a people's person. But I've had incredible partners who daily inspire me. There's never been like a one big audacious. It's really been about about success, and yeah, it's just been a journey for me. And I'm a single mum. I have been for 36 years, and that's also inspired me just to make sure I'm giving back, because through some hard times, people fed into my life, and it's about giving back as well, and we do, yeah. I think the way I've made an impact in the business is through nurturing, and they call me Mama Modina at the office. I have a wonderful business partner called Clive, and he is our sales director, and he's the hardcore one who makes sure everybody conforms and gets, and I'm the nurturer. I make sure everybody's happy. And I think that's been a caring spirit, but also people have to do their job. I'm not a pushover. People are expected to do their work, and they're accountable, and we hold them accountable. We have an HR lady who works with us, and she consults as well, and she said she always uses Clive and I as an example, because we balance each other out. It's worked for us, in terms of the business, not personally, I started in my lounge. With one salesperson, and I think for me, where we've come to today, if I look back, that's been my biggest achievement. If I look back and see where we slowly we took an office, and then we took a bigger office, and then we took a bigger office, and the staff grew, and now we've actually just bought a property. So beautiful property, and so I think in terms of achievement and looking back, it's the journey that I've walked, and I've just been very blessed to have people walk that journey with me. I've just been very, very lucky in that I've employed people. I've been very careful who I've employed, but at the same time, I've been very lucky with who I've employed. And they are incredible, actually. Yeah.
Great.
Do having said I've got a wonderful staff, we've had challenges with staff, and I think that's the reality in business. It's nothing new. I think for me in the software space, we buy our software in dollars, so there's always been the challenge of meeting people's needs without finances out there have been quite difficult over the years, so that's been a bit of a challenge for us, but we obviously we work with that. It's the reality. Do you know what? It's hard work, but I think for me the when you sit down and you look back, the hard work pays off. So it's really about tenacity, just holding down and every day at a time, and then also having a network of people who support you. I have an external network of beautiful friends who I network with often. We share, and I think that's very important. You can't do it alone. I'm a Christian as well, so God is very important, and He has blessed our business enormously, and He sits in the forefront of our business. So, I think that would be the advice I would give would be to have a network of people who support you, and to really, really just have the tenacity to face every day, and it's not easy all the time, but just lean in with people who can help you and support you, and doing that you support them as well. My future goals are, well, I'm retiring. Retirement is nearing, but I've actually just opened a branch in Zambia, so that's a big challenge for me at the moment, and it's an exciting challenge. So really it's just for me at the moment, it's to make sure my business is stable, because I am going to be stepping out one day, and I want to leave knowing that I've left some kind of a legacy for future. And then just on another note, I'm also very passionate about education, and I perhaps didn't mention that, but I do a lot of education work. We work with EGD colleges and universities, where we actually train students on the technology. A lot of our clients we work with architects and engineers, and we work with single-man architectural practices. We work with some of our bigger architectural practices in Durban and South Africa, and government. And a lot of them are saying students are coming out of tertiary education with all the knowledge technically, but they don't have the technology to back it up. So I'm very passionate. That is my main portfolio at the moment. I work a lot with education. We work with SASL and the SASL Foundation. Okay, so I've been very intentional about finding balance in my life, especially over the last few years, and I paint. I go on beautiful oil painting workshops in the mountains, and that is pretty much my goal, my passion. I do a lot of oil paintings. Yeah, I've done a bit of acrylic and oil, but I love the oil medium. So I paint, and I also I just do a lot of. I love going to shows and to live shows, and I'm intentional about not sitting at home. I'm a busy lady.